Well, hello everyone. Larry back with you again on a beautiful, sunshiny, partly sunny, but beautiful afternoon in northwest Alabama. Temperature getting close to the 80s and sunshine, just a really nice day to be able to get out and work on a project. And what I am working on today is our deer feeder. Now, as you can probably see, I'll try to zoom in on this when I'm editing the video, but as you can see, the little fuzzy tails, as we call them here, have gnawed holes in the deer feeder. I went back and put fiberglass over the first gnawing of holes, and they recently have gnawed through the fiberglass, and they even gnawed through the lid, and when it rained the corn got wet. Now this feeder is located in close proximity to our house, so we often will see the deer as they're eating corn that comes out of the feeder. We really enjoy that opportunity to kind of interact with nature. And by the way, this morning I was out working near where this feeder came from, and looked like a young doe came walking up, and I spoke to her and she didn't go anywhere, and I had some corn that I had been just spreading out for them to kind of keep them coming up to the area, and so I put some in my hand and just continued to talk to her, and she came up and got some corn out of my hand. So that was a pretty neat experience to be able to share that with her this morning. So what I'm going to be doing today, this afternoon, is replacing this feeder with this feeder. This is a Moultrie Pro Magnum 30-gallon deer feeder. This is an all-metal feeder, and you can see it's got a metal top, and this band secures the top in place. And then what we've got here is the actual discharge or feeder mechanism, and you can see this is all metal also, and it has a couple of batteries in here, so it should last longer. And so let's get to work on this project of replacing the old feeder with the new feeder. Thank you for joining us today on St. Nick's Farms. Be sure to give us a thumbs up if you like the video, share it with a friend, and don't forget to subscribe. Come on, let's get started. First thing that I want to do is a little bit of site preparation. This is the area here where we had our feeder and where I plan on putting back the new one. And I want to take Fergus and level it back down a little bit. When we took down the trees for the enlarging of the sawmill area, we brought the logs here, and they created some dents in the ground, and the squirrels, which was, by the way, the little fuzzy tail fellows that I was talking about a few minutes ago, the squirrels have dug a hole here, and so I just want to try to level this back up just a little bit and get it in a little better condition for the new Moultrie feeder to be put into place. I'm going to try using the greater blade instead of the box blade on this. Don't know how that'll work out. The box blade usually works out better, but we'll see how this does. I'm going to set the blade at a little bit of an angle. of an angle. Get started with all the parts to the feeder. The lid, band. This is the leg bracket. Again, we've got the feeder mechanism, bolts, boxes. And here we have the drum. By the way, the Sasquatch art on the drum, it's not a Moultrie trademark or design or anything. I added that myself just for a little bit of decoration. You can see these three little bolts here that hold on the feeder mechanism, the feeder motor and batteries and timer. And I had to get Jenny to come and help me on this because I couldn't reach up in the barrel and screw these and hold this little type of a nut on it at the same time. So, but we got them in place. I want to arrange this so that I've got two of the legs downhill and one uphill. These are the little feet that go on the bottom of the feeder poles, and this helps to stabilize the feeder and also helps to keep it from sinking down into the ground. And as far as the deer scraping and all, should help stabilize the entire feeder structure just a little bit more. I really think for our purposes here, that's going to be high enough off the ground. These little stakes help to secure the legs in place. Okay, the battery is installed. Now to move around to the programming. And set it for 7 o'clock, 10 seconds, 5 o'clock, 10 seconds. The rest of the time 0 seconds. There's about 6, I think, options, 6 time options. I've got those all set to run 0 time. Set feed remaining, 0 pounds. Current time 4:35. Battery life 75%. And 0 days. So it says in the second, let's see, press and hold to test. And it does. Okay, so that's the main installation part. Now to put some corn in. I had to go back and change the timer. According to the chart provided by Moultrie, 10 seconds of run time dispenses 2.4 pound. And so I dropped it back to 4 seconds, which is 1 pound. I'm going to leave it at that and just test it and see, but I did not want to be dispensing 2.4 pound. That's a lot of corn. Let's pull away and test that and see what that does. Well, there you have it, everyone. The installation of our new Moultrie Pro Magnum deer feeder. I certainly do appreciate you joining our channel today, St. Nick's Farms. And if you liked the video, be sure to give us a thumbs up, and as always, share it with your friends on YouTube. If you haven't already, and I appreciate those who have, but if you haven't, after you finish watching this video today, be sure to subscribe to our channel. So until next time, and I'm looking forward to that already, this is Larry. I'll be seeing you later. Have a great one. Bye-bye.